The rumours are true. I think
It's gone.
it's gone. I think my bag was like, it's not time to leave Thailand. We definitely need more than one of these today. We woke up this morning at 4:30. Today we're leaving Chiang Mai and we're leaving Thailand and we're heading to Indonesia. We're going to be hanging out in Bali for about a month. We've got some really cool stuff coming up, but today we have been so slow. The first thing that we did, the first mistake, normally when we book airfares, we do the transfers ourselves, so we have to go via Bangkok, and normally we would book a flight to Bangkok, which is the cheapest, get our bags, go check in for the international flight and go to Denpasar. This morning we stood in the largest queue in the domestic airport, got to the front after about 30 minutes and they were like, oh, you're going to Denpasar? No, you need to go to internationals. And we were like, oh,
Of course we did.
that makes sense. And then we met some subscribers, which is really cool, just walking through the airport, and they're like, hey, thanks, you helped us plan our trip in Chiang Mai, which is always cool. They had a fun time. And then Stacey wants to share something a little bit funny.
So we were going through security and I was hearing this Drake song and I was like, that's a bit weird. You don't normally hear Drake at the airport.
Sweet song for Thailand.
Sweet song. And then I looked down and all the staff are looking down and I was like, what's going on? And it turned out it was Dane's laptop and he had his keyboard on in my bag that had obviously like pushed the play button and it was just like cranking at full volume this Drake song.
Anyway, we're going to drink these coffees, we're going to head on our way to Bangkok, and we'll catch up with you when we're a little bit more awake. That was a pretty painless, it's about an hour flight from Chiang Mai to Bangkok. We just met another really lovely couple on the plane that I think people see us with a big camera and then they sort of start to click that maybe perhaps they've watched some of our stuff, so that was cool. But we're just in transit now. We've got to walk through, I think we must be walking through to the international area even though we've landed in the domestic. So like I said, we're going to Bali for 1 month and we're going to be splitting our time up between 3 different places, as well as showing a real good mixture, at least we think, we hope you guys will agree, we're going to show a real good mixture of real budget, like long-term nomad-y type stay, some real luxury villas, as well as like some sort of middle grounds as well. We're going to be splitting our time between Seminyak, Ubud and Canggu. So we're excited to sort of showcase 3 different sides of it. Fast forward about 7 hours or so and welcome to Indonesia. So we just landed in Bali. That last flight was about 4.5 hours, and then we had about 2 hours in Bangkok there where we sort of just hung out at Starbucks and caught up on some emails and stuff. So we've just arrived and instantly, like walking off the plane, like Chiang Mai was like a super dry, hot heat at the moment. It's like burning season, so it's very dry, whereas as soon as we stepped off the plane here, we think it's actually, is it rainy season?
Yeah.
It's like semi-rainy season, so it's like super hot, super muggy.
So we've arrived in Bali, but sadly Dane's bag hasn't arrived. Mine has.
We've got one.
But Danger might be stuck wearing jeans and chucks for the next few days. Hopefully they can find it, but we're just at lost and found now.
Wish us luck. The rumours are true. I think
It's gone.
It's gone. I think my bag was like, it's not time to leave Thailand. This is one of those situations where we just feel like there's nothing that we can do. Like getting upset isn't going to help.
You're
Getting
so
angry.
much better at it than I am. I'm like, what is this?
I'm
like
just
it
like,
wasn't my bag.
like what can you do? Apparently they think it might still be in Bangkok and they hope that they can try and get it to us either tonight or tomorrow. We've got money, we've got our main camera equipment. I think you see we've got toiletries, right?
We've got toiletries.
I don't have a change of clothes. You know, what can you do? there's honestly nothing that you can do. Basically, they've just given them an email address, shown them the details, explained, and then yeah, they're gonna send us an email later when they know more. Our man is a lot of people. Must be one of these. The world is really testing us today. We just got pulled aside because I had like a phone box. I bought an iPhone while we were traveling, and I've just kept the box, and I'm taking home the old one just to leave it with family and stuff. And I think they thought I was importing it or something, and so anyway, we're just with our driver here who's picked us up from the villa that we're staying at. He keeps turning around and throwing up the juices. Anyway, we won't go into that. It's fine. We got through it fine. It just took about 10 minutes of them like going through everything in our bags. Bit of advice if you are coming to Bali: try and always organise a pickup from the airport, because the taxis and the hustles that you get when you arrive here is pretty intense. Anyway, I think we need a couple of minutes to just digest. We need a bintang with the local beer. We're going to make our way now. We're heading to Seminyak. We have arrived. Just about to head in and see what this place looks like. Thank you so much. So the first thing that we tried to do is go to the local shopping mall here to get a SIM card. Sadly, they're closed. The reason that we got the SIM card is because I need to get the email to find out if my bag has been found, and hopefully I can get all of my life. Basically, literally, when you think about it, like, yeah, we sold most things, almost everything that we own, and it's in that suitcase for me, and I've been traveling with that for over a year now. So, you know, and we're waiting on that. The place that we're staying at is really cool. We'll show you around a little bit more tomorrow. It's a small place, but it's super. This is like a middle price range spot. We'll show you more on that tomorrow, because the location is top notch, like really cool place. So we've come to a spot called Grocer and Grind. It's sort of a tradition that we do every time we go somewhere new. We have been here before, but checking somewhere new is that we just go out and just get beer and pizza, settle in, take it easy. So that is our plan right now. This is the local beer that we mentioned earlier. This is bintang, which is like the local Bali. Is it for all Indonesia or just Bali? We're not 100% sure. This is a more expensive spot, but that is 45,000 rupiah. I have to say, guys, it is so cool to be back in Bali. There's a lot of similarities, like it all feels very familiar because we've spent so much time in Asia, and we have been here before, but there's a lot of like Australian and New Zealand sort of like Western influence in Bali, more so than a lot of the places we've visited in the last year. So there's like we normally hunt out cool coffee shops or cool restaurants or like cool places to hang out and show you guys, but here, like, they find you. They're literally absolutely everywhere. So the hardest thing is actually going to be like probably not indulging into too much of that, because price-wise, I think things are probably about, in Seminyak anyway, which is a bit more of an upmarket area, probably like 20 to 30% more, maybe even a little bit more, maybe 50% higher than Chiang Mai, where we have recently been. But the quality is generally top notch. So we've got high hopes for this pizza anyway. But yeah, we're just excited to like have something different and to be sort of exploring again, and yeah, there's so much to see and do. Oh, I've hit the plate.
We've got our pizza, we've got our beer. I'm very happy. Are you happy?
Definitely happy. Well, as happy as you can be without clothes, but yeah. No, in all honesty, I'm absolutely fine. Yeah,
so we just checked, and there's a flight that's in the sky at the moment, so we're just crossing our fingers and hoping that the bag arrives tonight, if not, early tomorrow.
Pizza was absolutely awesome. It's so weird having like Western flavors again, because we've had so much Thai, Vietnamese, Filipino, and that Kiwi and Aussie influence.
It's weird, eh?
It's weird. Sorry, it's so noisy. The music's like buzzing out. You're probably wondering like, why am I lit up red and what's going on? We were on our way home, as you do at like 9 o'clock on a Tuesday night, and then we stumbled across this bar. that it has a swimming pool. There's people at like 9 o'clock just swimming. It's super hot though. Yeah, it's just literally just a bar with like red lights. Really, really cool looking place. Good beer, good music playing. So we thought it was only natural that we'd stop and check it out for what it is. Yeah, we're just sort of chatting amongst us. We're super excited to share more of what this place looks like, but I think that's probably as much as we can cram in to tonight's video, or today's video. But yeah, do check back for our next uploads when we'll show you more of what it looks like in the daytime. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the comments. Bye.